But egg, yeah, for me, Koarl is under dot.
All right. Hello, and
Is that physics? Did that fix
You, no. It's
wait for
always for me under dot.
it? For me, I'm over.
I never see Koarl.
Oh god. Can you detach dot, please?
Wait, I can see
just
you.
give me a momento. I will.
Alright.
I will.
Is there a way I can do that myself so I don't have to like constantly bugger you about it?
I don't
stream. How are you?
think there is.
Because I could have remembered someone telling me, unless like it's like an access thing.
I will double check.
Because I'm pretty sure there was like a mount thing that I remember Race telling me about it, like how like you can mount people.
Token attacher. It's 4 GMs only.
Egg, you can look in the DC then, and you see what I see.
I'll be looking. Give me a second. Sorry, I got like 3 people messaging me.
No worries. Crushing Koarl. No. It's why I always search for Koarl, and then I look, and I always remember, oh fuck, he's under dot.
It's
I just
K
imagine
Doddle.
like Kadoddle.
Yeah, it's Kedoddle.
K-Doddle.
Just imagine that like she's just crushing him.
So, did I do that with you guys last week? Did I do the
What was it?
inspiration last week?
Yes.
Yes.
Never mind. Alright, where we last left our heroes, you guys fought a pretty big battle against some cultists, and also uncovered that some of the cultist were actually just creatures, and basically they're just creatures created in the void. Pure astral sea creatures. Basically, they're akin to becoming gods.
I'm made of dust.
Dust is meant for snorting.
No, it's not.
They like
It's stuff that you sprinkle all over your food.
How would you know?
Because I sprinkle dust all over my food.
So, that was quite a fight in there, or out there.
So are we going to the thingy now? I think it was a Baron, right?
I'm sorry, yeah.
To the next the next thing you gotta do is to the garrison.
Garrison.
One of the 2 garrisons on the coast.
I don't completely
Were we going
remember,
to
I'm sorry.
attempt diplomatic relations, or were we just going to assault it? I can't remember.
I think combat should be our last option.
What was
Probably.
that, Byron?
I was about to say the same thing. But now that I'm thinking about it, if I'm remembering correctly, didn't Druko give me and Alencia sending stones?
You'd be correct.
Thought you gave everyone sending stones.
Byron wants to send a message to Rakond to tell him basically that we encountered some cultists that seem to be messing with stuff from the stars to create creatures, and they should probably send someone to pick up the ones that are unconscious, and that we have someone watching over them for the time being, but it'd be better if he sent a force to pick them up than to just leave them here.
Alright. Do you tell them where that is?
Shit.
I'm pretty sure they know about this place because that's where we learned it was back in Lunar Vale.
Who was
from,
the one who told us about this place?
The king, the Kitsune king.
Okay,
His
then
name-
we can ask them
Arendelle?
to have.
I think his name was Arendelle.
No, they get it.
Yeah,
Understand.
just
They would have that
if the-
information because before you guys left, that information was spoken out loud.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then he would just say that that's where they are. The entrance is open, and we have someone watching over them, but they're just unconscious right now. It'd be better if they sent someone to extract them before they try to escape or whatever happens, because we don't have a lot of information on them.
They'll send a message back saying it'll take us a few days to send something there, but we'll try to send a careful group forward.
All right.
Probably. You could. I don't want to say that. DM that to Charles. Or yeah, DM it to him. He'll probably get it later. And message
Right.
you back
I'll
what
make
you would say, which is fine.
Discord messaging sending zones.
He is.
Gotta
In a
keep
sense,
it to
that's what that's
25
for.
words.
Yeah, 25 words. Let's go.
I'll be. Well, I mean, does sending have multiple uses? Can I just like telegram him over and over?
You can send them multiple messages. Yes.
All right. If it exceed, I'll space them out. Shit. I gotta wait till it gets my messages first.
You have to send the first one, then cut it off mid-sentence, and then the next one start with, oh shit, I forgot the...
Hello. You've reached Rakand. I'm not available to pick up the stone right now. If you leave your name and number, I will call you back as soon as I can.
I must say, when you made this impression, I really thought he just joined. For a short period of time, I just thought, wait, he's in here?
No.
No.
Okay, good. At least I wasn't butchering it too bad.
All right.
And there is one other thing I want to do, but it'll be after we leave this place and head back to the cart.
Okay.
Well, is there anything else that we need to get done here? It looks like our monk friend over there's got this place covered for now, and when I hear back from Rakan, he'll send somebody.
I don't know. I slipped my fingers between too many of the crevices here.
He just holds up his hands and they're still like covered in dirt and soot.
Once we'll dust that off.
Carl, go wash your hands.
Wow.
In the like a fountain outside.
This
I think
it's
so.
also next to the coast.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There is
Thank you,
water.
narrator.
Well, that is true. That is true. Hold on. I go wash my hands now.
Don't take too long.
Okay.
Well, we might as well start heading to the cart then.
I think I'm done.
Bubbles, your friend's still here.
No.
You're coming with us, yeah?
They will nod.
Get moving.
Carl's gonna try and reach
The
his
range of
hands inside
NPCs,
the
there they go.
fountain.
Hop will draw like little skits in his notebook from the dance at the door. Maybe this come in handy another time.
All right.
But yeah, I'm gonna try and put my arms in the water.
All right. You put your hands in the water and you wash yourself off.
In the dream water.
Yeah.
We don't know that.
I mean, I was doing it.
know.
I wasn't like secretively doing it, and like you could see me pouring in water.
I don't know it.
Unless you weren't looking, then like, okay.
Oh yeah, Itchi got slashed. She's gonna clean her wound and bandage it up real quick.
Dream water in the wound.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
I'm off.
Up will jump on the cart on the roof again and stay there.
Oh yeah, your cart. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah, shit, we turned the invisibility back on again.
To the invisible boatmobile!
Do we know where we left it?
Or the keys.
I swear,
You
it was
just
right
see. You just see Hob like
That's
flying in the air
Ow.
on the invisible cart.
There's our
Oh,
wagon.
there it is. You
I
didn't
forgot whether I named it wagon or carriage or cart.
Here,
One of those
here's a
three
simple.
things.
Oh god. Oh.
Here's a simple name change for it. The Weegan.
The wagon.
No, the Weedgan.
I'm so fat. I don't even need the bike.
Carl's gonna like flick his hands, and then just like I don't know how tall this this fountain is, but I'm assuming it's taller than me.
Hmm. Ah, there we go. That's much better.
I'm gonna assume it's like 5 feet tall or something. Actually, no, that'd be way too fucking tall.
Yeah, I'd say probably like 3 feet. You can look over the side and you can probably get up to it. It's a fountain, not a pool.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What do you wish to do, Hop? First, Koarl.
He's gonna look around.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Hmm?
I don't know what I'm doing here.
You were washing your hands, were you not?
Oh, I finished.
Okay. Would you like to come back to the car?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Now, from what we were able to gather, the druids sold this land to the monks, correct?
I think it's the opposite, actually.
Wasn't it the other way around?
Was it the opposite?
I think the monks sold it to the druids.
Yeah.
Because the monks made the contract.
Right.
No. Yeah, the druids made the contract and the monks signed it. So
Yeah, they like.
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's like the monks sold the Ironwood Forest to the druids, and then I think because there was a clause about the Kitsune Empire or something.
Okay.
Or there was a mention of it at least.
Is there a way for me to check to see if there's any druidic influence that's still, like, that I can tell in the area? Because this place is pretty abandoned.
This place is pretty abandoned. There isn't a lot here. Other than nature slowly running its course. But if you would like to make an investigation roll, I can tell you what you could find. That the naked eye doesn't see.
The -2 intelligence.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Byron's the major point of his interest here is he's trying to see if he can find a good example of a place where he could put down one of those shrines that he was tasked with doing. He was just seeing if this would be a proper place for one, or if this one already has enough influence and he would have to pick a place that is less.
I didn't know what you were doing for a moment. Sorry.
Oh,
you
that's
can
fine. I didn't
naturally
explain it
know.
properly. Okay.
Yeah, this area is full of nature and things. Placing it probably closer to the water but away from the structure would probably be the best place for a shrine.
Okay.
So probably over in this direction, maybe up on the mountain or a little bit of the cliffside. You can climb up there. There is like vines and moss that are like strung down that seem pretty tangible. And then there's also like more land. And then there's just the water itself.
Hey, Itchi.
Yes.
Would you mind giving me a hand? I want to set up something that I promised I would help any area that was heavily, touched by nature. That I would try and erect a shrine to allow more druidic influence to flow through the area, keep the place, maintained and all that. I think over near the water, away from the structures, more like the cliffside, might be good.
So right about there.
Around there, maybe like right over somewhere around here. Doesn't need to be. We don't need to elevate it if it seems like it's going to be a trouble. But I ain't much for. Well, here's my building experience, and he shows his spoon.
I see. You need an expert craftsman. I got this.
Yeah, something like that.
Don't get him.
Oh, he'll let the rest of the group know. Like we'll just be a minute, just getting some stuff done. Yeah.
Actually, while Dale doing this, Hob, when they talked about the cliffside, Hob wanna climb up the cliffside.
Oh, that's easily done. You have a climbing speed.
And I just wanna like what I did on the roof last time. So just a perception check, but we can do the shrine first.
Yeah. All right. How are you, or what are you building this out of?
I'm sure we got some. I'm sure that there were some pieces from like the spare tables, but he's gonna try and keep it as natural as possible, so it's not conflicting with the surrounding area. So.
Okay. So using like everything around.
Anything you can find out here: vines, shrubbery,
Right.
even pieces of broken table from inside the monastery. If it seems like it'll be sturdy enough without being too unnatural.
All right. A shrine to this goddess is basically sort of similar to a shrine to Ohudala, is slightly. Because their nature, generally it's the depiction of them, or at least a minor depiction of them, with animals.
Well, I guess, which god would this be to?
Well, this is for druids and stuff. This is a druidic shrine. Generally, it's towards, like, either Pronema or Ohudala, as they're the nature gods.
I know that, but he's a star druid, so...
Yeah, but I was told to put it towards more of a natural sense. She gave me a quick run through of the things I'd have to look out for, but whatever druidic affiliation I am doesn't affect the fact that she'll watch over the area well, or at least she'll tend to it in her own way.
Yeah. Itshi will also do her own part and add protection runes, like similar to the one.
God!
Giant enemy lobster ahead.
That's a scorpion, bruh.
Oh, that's a scorpion. Fuck.
Yeah.
Lobster?
I was gonna say, I was like, huh. What an interesting...
Lobster.
Where?
I mean, we are next to the coast, so a lobster isn't the furthest thing that we could deal with. But yeah,
Giant enemy lobster.
no, he's
Is that actually
he's
a lobster?
friends.
No.
He's friends.
Okay. If possible, Itshi would like to add the protection runes that she'd been carving and shit back at the decrepit down to this.
And I have
shrine.
notes on all of those runes.
I can also carve runes.
I carved them on spoons.
I carved mine anywhere.
Oh, fuck, that's not...
I'm trying.
That's a gargoyle.
Ah, sorry, that's a homunculus.
A gargoyle.
Oh,
How did that get here?
Why is there a shellfish here?
why not?
What, you don't like horseshoe crabs? What's wrong with you?
Or that's a horseshoe crab.
It sure is. I have a
Oh, boy.
horseshoe. I 100% have a horseshoe crab statue at.
Hell yeah.
Guess what?
I like how specific you got.
It's no longer a horseshoe. Oh God! It's the
That's a
bull.
big cow!
Moo.
Boo.
Man, it feels like we're adding a lot of statues.
Yeah.
It's whatever. It's wood and dirt and
Yeah, he's
stone.
got
Yeah.
Byron's
Around
just like
you.
he has his little like whittling knife and he's just trying. He's like, man, how is this easier than a damn spoon?
Well, I put a lot of smaller ones, and like the bigger ones are more likely Ishis.
Yeah, I'm the tiny detail one. I made the horseshoe crab, like, that's close enough.
But like I said, Itchi will add the protection runes
Mhm.
that she had learned from recuperating the ones towards the town. I
Very
don't know if I
well.
have to make a check. I don't know if I have to make a check. So
You've done this so many times, it's really hard to fuck this up. The only time you'd ever fuck this up is if you're exhausted.
Or trying to do them in the middle of like combat and you were distracted or something.
Yes.
Danger is nearby. You
Where there
cannot
is no
rest.
danger nearby, you can easily get some rune carve.
Yeah, runes.
I think this will do nicely.
yes, it is surely protected.
All right.
Thank you for
So Hop, what are you doing up here, climbing up?
Basically, Hop wants to do the same thing that he did when they were at the other garrison. So when he hopped on the roof, and just wanna like look around from the higher space and just make an overall perception check what he sees, except of the monk
Alright.
temple.
Other than the monk temple. Okay. Make me a perception check.
There we go.
Nice perception, pal.
Checking something. I was like, kind of. You are a grung. Okay.
I am poisonous. And I can climb.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the gribble. My bad.
What did the gribble do?
Was that like an actual sub race, or did you fuck up
Yes,
saying
that is an actual subrace. There's grung,
Yeah.
gribble, griblick, and gromok.
Oh,
I
those
made
are
them
all
all G names. Yes.
Yeah.
frogs. Those are all frogs. I know those are all frogs just for the fact that there's all G's in them.
Indeed.
I actually made a new a Koarl subrace recently.
Hey yo.
I saw.
I know you thought you work on the wiki too.
Show
Yeah, I always like last time I couldn't like work on it, but I always look at the changes you do, just because I'm interested.
Oh, fair enough.
Nikki, show me, please.
Show.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, the new
me-
sub race.
5 seconds.
Yes.
Oh, son of a.
Gun.
Just ignore that part.
It was the ashen one, right?
Correct. The Ashelite. AKA a fire newt.
Nice.
New type of Koarl discovered. Nah, it's just I wanted to make races. So fun. I have no idea.
So what do I see? What do I perceive?
With a 17, you perceive off in the distance, where you are, off, you see boats. You see boats, wooden boats with sails, and you also see boats with wheels, water wheels type thing, and kind of like rowing themselves forward. Steampunk boats.
I see the coastline in the distance, or like a.
You see, very, very far away, there is a coastline. Because of where you are right now. Actually, you can see the Deadlands coastline of the desert and stuff, and you can kind of sort of see what looks to be the making of what looks to be a town or something, or a structure of some type. It's so hard to see, but you can sort of make it out.
Okay.
You see boats heading in many different directions, and you see a little bit of land off in the distance with some mountainous regions, which is more than likely the primordial blessed lands. But that's like very far away. You can still kind of make it because of the mountains and things on the coastlines of that continent.
Okay. He was like in character. Hob like shortly sits there and like take notes. Like he's scribbling something in his notebook, and then he goes back to the thing.
Sounds good. Do you think I'm natural enough to be made into a statue?
Good old Nextra.
Yeah.
Are you kidding, man? We could make a whole bunch of statues. Just put them everywhere.
Awesome.
I should take the spell mold earth.
Honestly, I think you're a little bit. Honestly, it might take a little bit of carving with how many hands you got, but I mean, it look awesome.
Oh, we can make them hold something on each hand too.
Oh, that'd be sick, man.
Oh my god. Every
You
shrine
just
is just
be
Nextra holding up animals.
Can Koarl be one of them?
Yeah, Carl's the one at the top. He's holding you palm open.
Oh my god.
Circle of Carl.
Here comes the boy.
Ooh.
Here comes the boy.
The boy.
Alright.
And Byron's gonna take this out of his notes, and he's gonna mark that he put one at the monk. He put one at this monk shrine.
Carl's
Last
gonna
one
pick up a
down.
random rock that he finds.
Thank you, Itchi.
No problem.
Still gotta teach us Sylvan. Shit.
And still gotta teach Sylvan.
Still gotta teach.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you guys have been traveling a while. By the time you guys
After
make
sort
it
of
to the
practice.
next garrison, the one coming up, Itshi could have learned Sylvan by now. She already knows Elven, so it takes a little bit less longer for her to learn Sylvan. Bubbles can learn most broken. She has very broken common, but she can speak for the most part common, and
That-
sort of
that's
understand you
After
guys.
want to practice and
She still needs some translation from Koarl, but for the most part, she can kind of hold a conversation by the time you guys get to the next garrison.
Does Hob understand Aquan now?
Yes. By the
Let's go!
because you all started learning languages all around the same time, correct? So yes.
Yeah.
By the time you guys
I think
reach
it was
the
like the
garrison.
day, like a few days after, like I started teaching Bubbles. Was it?
Yeah, like 2 days after.
Yeah.
Either way, they're all yeah, because Gripply is similar to Ogwin anyways, it's their own kind of dialect.
See, so I
It's
have one more language.
You could think of it as like Mandarin to Cantonese.
Yeah.
Different region. It's not the same language. I know that. Don't worry.
It's English to Australian.
Actually, Spanish to French. That's a way. Well, I guess more. Spanish to Portuguese is actually way closer, but French and Spanish are actually really close too.
Yeah, that was like I was gonna say, is French and Spanish that close?
Yes. You know, Spain is right next to France, and they've been neighbors for a very long time.
I am horrible at geography.
And Spain wasn't always Spain.
It used to be pain.
Gotta look at history. It's super weird. It's very funny. France, England, and what was once the Holy Roman
Sorry, my
Empire were
teachers
like
made
the
history
biggest.
boring for me. They
History's
made me hate history.
History's so good though. You learn.
I only got the fucking itty bits where it's like fucking.
Hey guys, did you know that Columbus founded
Oh,
America? Kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
that shit.
Did
but
you
they
know
don't-
about World War II?
But they don't tell you
For the
about the
umpteenth-
horrible things that Chris Columbus did, do they?
Actually, ironically enough, one of my teachers did.
Damn.
Where did they teach you about the War of 1812?
You think I'm gonna remember that? You think I'm gonna remember that? They said that shit so long ago.
It's a
It was a
joke.
war, and it happened in 1812.
1812.
All right, let's get back on topic. Sorry. All right, as you traverse yourselves forward, you can all take long rests and reset your healths and all that.
Okie dokie. I have nothing to reset on my health. It's only spells.
There you go.
Still best to just do it so it does refresh those.
Oh, it actually did recover your actual HP. Cool. Did you actually minus, or did you take out the
No.
negative?
No, I did it. No, I did that automatically.
Cool. And as you
Awesome,
traverse forward, you reach a keep that is covered in celery. Oh, fuck. God damn, it's happening again. One second.
What's happening?
There's a pronunciation somewhere. I got this.
English.
Celery.
Is this the ultimate being I just found?
Oh my
Sir-
goodness, the celery
Okay,
wall.
there we go.
The ultimate health bar.
It is a color that I can never pronounce.
You want
I-
to show me
I-
the color? So
Scarlet?
No.
Cerulean?
Cerulean. Thank
Aurelian?
you.
Oh, Aurelian.
I had a feeling that that's what it was.
Yes. Cerulean colored crystals. Covered in them. Like, literally growing out of the walls and stuff. And you arrive at an abandoned outpost covered in crystals.
I'm bogging.
From spiderwebs to crystals, I guess.
Oh, this has a specific thing, and I think Masta knows.
Ooh. Wait.
Dog, quick, spoil it for me.
I think he knows because he's been watching a lot of my streams and stuff. So
Don't read chat.
Why are we in that one place in Elden Ring?
one place in Elden Ring. Okay.
Oh, is this
Actually,
Is this
I don't
Ronnie's
know.
place? Are we gonna meet Ronnie?
How little that
Look,
narrows
look,
things
look.
down.
Guys, I haven't played into
Let's
Elden
see.
Ring. Please don't spoil it.
All right.
Oh yeah, that one place
The-
right next to.
Though the front door
silence.
seems to be almost locked in place by crystals. This looks like a heavily fortified place. but,
There
or at
is-
least once was. You see a lot of structural damage and strange occurrences. Make me perception checks or investigation checks when you get closer.
Could I make a survival check to see if there's been anybody here in a while?
Yes, you may. 100%.
I'm looking.
I'm
I am-
investigating.
I am perceiving.
My eyes
I'm
are
Byron.
open.
I forget what's higher, my investigation or my.
You can check it in your thing.
Your intelligence
Your
is
invest-
investigation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
investigation.
my investigation's a lot higher.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nine.
Good thing I was rolling with investigation. I can feel bad about failing.
There are people who have been here, but not for a long time. At least, possibly a year.
Oh shit!
So this
This
place
wasn't
is
in the dossier.
That is strange. Besides PV, is the void rune going off?
No.
Is Nooya coming with
At
us?
the moment, no.
Okay.
What do I perceive?
With a 17 and a 20,
No, 20. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
grabbing both,
Yeah, so
there is strangely people in some of these crystals.
do you guys see those people?
Do I see them
Oh.
with the 9?
Does
Uh,
this
Alencia also sees the people.
I guess it's pointed
Do
out.
I
then.
also see them, or
If you point them out, yes.
Yeah, I went.
With a 9, no, you don't understand. These crystals are very pretty, Itshi and Koarl. They're so pretty.
I was gonna say, is this?
I try to touch one?
Well, I was gonna say, is this remnants from the war?
This doesn't seem to be.
No, so it's
This
Can I
was
touch
recent.
a crystal? I'm touching a crystal. Yeah, I'm touching one.
Alright, you touch it. It feels magical. You can feel almost a hum of energy emanating through it.
I'd like to Arcana to see what is this. Why is this? I would like to have my funny friend who is good at this help me with this. $23.
23. These crystals seem to be not from here. Completely unnatural. You don't even think they're even from Narikov. And the way they grow and everything, it's almost like a infection. Or curse.
I don't think this is supposed to be here.
Byron, this whole, the energies that's emanating off them, it's, you can tell it's overwhelmingly evil and bad, just from,
Byron.
yes, he's a druid.
Oh.
They understand understand nature in general. Natural crystals are generally not here. Natural crystals are generally found either underground in specific regions, because of over time.
Can I try to break a piece off?
And the ice fields is the other place that crystals are naturally found, mostly. It's actually where the Scalect Dominion originally got their crystals in the beginning and still used today. Just the remnants of what was left. Yes.
I'd like to break a piece off. That's fine.
With what?
I have a gun, right?
Not a gun. It doesn't shoot bullets. It shoots a magical blast.
I was told that it shoots bullets.
I
That
never
works as a
said it
regular
shoots
gun.
bullets.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
All good.
Uh,
I wonder. Elemental blast. Which one would be? Which one would be good?
can I call PV over?
Oh, yes.
What is?
Should probably also have
So could I use elemental blast or?
if you want.
Okay, yeah, I will then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PV starts walking towards you, then stops. Alright.
Something wrong. Oh.
Alright. Hits. I mean, you literally are... It's very hard not to hit this.
Yeah, so
Point
it's-
blank with the gun.
Alright, the first one was a 2. So it's fire damage.
You can choose one of the
can't.
D4s, can't you?
So, fire or... Oh, wait, yeah. Fire or force. The first two
Or lightning.
rolls.
Force would be way better for this.
Ooh. Probably.
Force. Yeah.
Carl's just like, I don't think this belongs here. And Byron's like, yeah, this definitely doesn't belong here. Wait, what are you doing? He fucking shoots it.
I don't think this belongs here.
You fire at it. It hits and starts glowing brightly. And brighter. And brighter.
I'm gonna step back.
Deck saves.
bored me.
Alencia, Itshi, Koarl. 1 second. How close is Biran?
What was that?
And
I
Byron.
guess I'll move here because that's where it happened.
18.
Wait, would I have not had enough time to step back, or?
Ooh,
Is it
backflip.
level 7's when you get like evasion, right?
Yeah. So you're rolling.
Alright.
Oh, nice, 15.
Hey.
Damn.
Alright. You all succeed.
Pop just looks over.
We all succeed.
Byron backflips and now he's behind next to her.
Koarl just bounces backwards. He just Mario long jumps.
That's a lot.
Oh my.
Cold.
At least we take half of that, right? Oh,
Oh,
thank
sorry.
God.
Way too many numbers.
That's what they say. You want us to survive 12d6? Hi, I'm the wizard. That'd probably just outright kill me.
No, it wouldn't. It would definitely probably knock you unconscious. I mean, your HP is what?
20.
22? Yeah, that would have knocked you unconscious.
No, that's like
Conscious.
over twice. That's over twice my HP, dude.
No, it would have
We
been
would've-
half.
So half
Oh.
that then.
So 8.
As you get blasted back with a burst of cold. As if
Oh, no!
Ice cold.
Orochi's dead.
Coral.
Is Orochi die from that?
Oh no!
What?
Orochi. How much HP does Orochi has?
Not a
He's
lot.
a familiar. He has like less than 4 HP.
Yeah, generally, like, small familiars have, like, less than 10 HP.
Coral.
He just.
You just casted a spell at point blank range with your party members next to you, without warning us.
Sorry.
Nice
That's
job.
fine.
And don't worry about
Interesting
Orochi,
reaction.
man. He's a familiar. He's like Nextro. We can bring him back. He'll be all right.
Takes an hour, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll be all right in an hour.
So, PV.
Alencia will
They
inspect
then
the table.
oh, whoops. That was an accident. It's just because the
Yeah.
menu is right next to where PV is sitting.
Carl's gonna go sit down.
PV
Disappointed in
will
himself.
now walk up. Yes.
I saw what you did back at the monastery a couple days ago. Are you able to manipulate this matter? Too volatile from what just happened.
Not natural.
I see.
Artificial matter.
So you can't manipulate artificial matter?
Affirmative.
Alright, good to know. Well, that was one idea I thought of getting this. I will pitch this to the party. Because even I'm a bit afraid. So the Void Rune is all about space and shit like that. My basic thought process is it can destroy shit as well. So I was thinking carving it into into these crystals. What does the party think?
And then what?
It hopefully destroys the crystals.
What if it shoots back like a counter?
Well then all of you get back and I do this by myself.
Carl is sitting down, disappointed in himself.
Itchi, Judge promise he'll be careful.
Yes, that's why I'm informing you all. And also asking your opinion of whether or not I should do it.
If it harms you, I would suggest not.
I mean, yeah, we don't even need to use the front door. I mean, we could take a look and see if there are any spots that are uncovered or unobstructed by crystals. Might be a better way to get in. If we could get in without having to get rid of the crystals, maybe we can find whatever the source of this is and get rid of them that way, and we have a way out. Simple-ish.
If you wish to take a look first, go right ahead.
All right. Got it.
Can I, before Itchi starts carving or anything?
I'm waiting for you guys to see if there's another entrance.
Oh yeah, I wanted to look. I wanted to activate my Sapphire Eye technique. I want to examine like the crystals and stuff. If they have like any like structural flaws, weaknesses, anything that I could see.
Perception check.
Damn right. Today's day of perception.
Hey.
That is good.
Success. Structural flaw. Weakness.
What I want to know?
Oh, okay. So you. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can learn the structural flaw. So that's in imperfect.
Yeah.
This is artificial material, and it does have a breaking point. You believe if you were to focus a specific type of energy into one singular spot, it'll shatter it. Almost like a... You believe either... fire could do the trick.
Or
or your own hand.
But
only because of the void.
Oh. Itchy,
Yes.
I think I have a like I when I looked over this crystal and that it has weaknesses.
It does.
I think like I could, because there's a breaking point and he like points it out. If I punch it there, I think my void would get it to shatter.
So how goes Byron's church?
That is a window, by the way.
I know, I know,
Oh, okay.
because I was just making background banter while you guys were doing that. I even knocked my drink onto my key. Luckily, the lid was on it, but I knocked it on my keyboard. That's why there's numbers before my question. This is like a window to you? Probably.
It spills coffee on it.
No, thank God, no.
There are crystals all over. Do you want to make me a perception check?
I do.
Next of can also make one.
Oh, that was almost good.
Nice.
Damn.
Like master.
We're on the same wavelength.
Can I ask about? I keep forgetting about the discussion we keep having, but the last one, is it towards any healing spell I make, or just healing to myself?
Any healing.
Okay, any healing to anyone.
Yep.
Okay. You would heal that, by the way, Koarl.
Oh, the 13?
No, up where I did hand of healing.
Oh.
The
Okay.
10.
I
Thank
don't
you.
see a thing for. There's no number. It just says hands of healing.
So
It's 10.
No,
Uh,
above.
plus your proficiency bonus, which is 3.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
So yeah, 13.
I mean, I'm already at full just from that, so.
Yeah.
Either way. There are so many crystals within that, inside this garrison, almost as if they're cracking and breaking through the ground and the walls and everything. Like decay.
There's some.
Like it's replacing it, taking over. Somewhat like nature does, like vines and things. And as nature slowly takes over, well, unnatural things, this seems to be unnaturally taking over unnatural things as well. But similar to way plants are doing it.
If it seems similar to that, can I see like it seems like they're busting through the ground? Does it seem like it's coming from a source like further down? Or does it seem like they're kind of like arrayed so that maybe it's somewhere just further in?
It seems like it's just growing out of the floor itself, not like further down, just the floor.
Huh. Well, I mean, we could always bust through this. At least this seems not fully obstructed by crystals. It might actually be big enough for us to get everyone through here. We'll keep looking and see if we find anything else. You can go back to them. I'm just going to move around the corner.
So Itchi, you maybe want to like move a bit. I think that's the best shot we have.
Well, we're waiting for Byron scouting to see if there's another entrance.
How do I get rid of this blue fucking
True.
dot on my head, dude?
Also,
Oh, it's me targeting you. Sorry.
Oh.
Why are you trying to kill me? I'm sorry, it was a mistake.
That was my hand healing you. Don't worry.
Alencia will hear a ringing in her head.
What?
What?
I'm
What?
sending stoning you,
Hello.
because I know you have the other one.
well, there's sending.
And
Oh,
the
no, that's
head?
right, you
I
got
thought
it.
that goes to the stone.
Does it not? Can I not
It go-
sending stone them?
That goes to the stone. And also, yes, it probably
It
can.
goes
It's the same
to
with sending
linked
stone.
stones on the network. So
Oh, so it's not like a three-way call. I can't call Alencia or Rakan. I can only call Rakan.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I thought he specifically got these stones so they would work in tandem with each other. So like it's like
Eh.
on a network or some shit.
I think
And,
that's.
we weren't told that, so
I think that's what
I mean, we aren't
plan
told anything
was.
from them.
Anyhow, if your void fist should work against, I don't see why the rune would work. Besides, I'm
I don't know how
itchy.
it would react when you carve it in there, though.
Well, there's other implications. Like I could write it on a piece of paper and slap it onto this, like I'm some anime hoo-ha.
You
What?
could. I'm just saying. I think mine's like safe to work. I won't stop you, but if you get freaking ice breathed, don't blame me.
Using anime in a regular sentence in the medieval times.
No, that
weeaboos.
What's an anime?
I didn't know weeaboos existed in this time period.
too.
I cast
Technically,
Katana.
furries do too.
The degeneracy, it's coming.
No!
Sorry.
You can't
What was
do
that
this to
again?
me, man. I can't fucking take it anymore.
What was that? Sorry? Someone was doing... Oh, are you healing someone? Yourself?
No, he was healing. They healed this. That was the healing they did on Koarl.
Oh.
Koarl.
Yeah.
Koarl.
Koarl.
No new rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just fixing the...
Wait a minute, you aren't in a Koarl. You can't call me Cole.
1 second, I really have to pee.
Do it.
I like how Nikki was 5 minutes into the pass for some reason.
That
That's all good. It happens.
happens to the best of us.
I think after you guys do the next thing you're doing, Byron's gonna head back because he just moves forward. And he's like, "There's window number 1, window number 2. Okay, yeah, there's more than one way to get in here." He's gonna come back. Hey guys, I found it. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Punches.
we are waiting for you. At
Uh-huh.
least I think that's it.
Okay, then I'll wait till Nikki gets back, and if they just say that I'll if you guys are waiting that I can rejoin you, then I'll rejoin and tell you guys that there's more entrances that don't involve us messing with crystals, but we'll have to bust down a window or two.
Well, there's also the real high chance that maybe even the doors inside would be locked by crystal.
That's also true.
Yeah,
So
and then I'm
I
gonna
guess-
karate chop them.
Yeah.
Logic is a fallacy.
I want to at least
Not
try
one
mine
that
on
we
the
can
first
enjoy.
roll. Will you allow me that?
God. And
Huh?
imagine Nextra chopping something. It'd be like a wave.
Will you allow me to try it on the first door, please?
As I
Yeah.
said in character,
Are
I
you-
wouldn't stop you.
Are you gonna teach him the... Oh, he can do the Mega Bomb.
Huh?
Make a karate
Maybe.
chop.
Yeah, you can.
You make him,
Oh, me?
make him do a
Any
karate chop
imperfection.
with every hand.
Oh, for Nextra, yeah, that'd be awesome.
It'd
Way
be like
of the
1,000
open-
kicks.
Way of the open hands.
Oh my god, way
know-
way off the many hands.
Or,
like to
or
imagine
even
it's
better,
like-
slapping
I like to
someone.
I like to
Echo.
imagine it's like just how in every single show there's like this one moment where someone just gets stuck in a time loop of someone slapping someone. Every single time. And it's always represented as 1,000 hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like an echo.
That's next up. That's next up. Freaking
Yes.
karate chop into karate chop into karate chop.
Don't mess with me.
Right. So, what is
Don't
your
mess with me,
plan
I will
for...
beat your ass.
Byron sees the next window and he's like, "All right, there's more than one entrance," so he's gonna attempt to rejoin them. If they want to do something before he gets there, that's fine.
As I said, like Hob would just say, if you want to try it, I don't care. I just want to say I think mine is guaranteed, but it would be probably good knowledge if you do. I don't stop you.
Right. And first we'll wait for Byron, so he can say his piece.
Makes sense.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. What did you find?
So there's no more doors except, well, at least not on this. I didn't go all the way around the side, but there are multiple window entrances. So if we didn't want to risk busting through crystal, the crystals aren't forming around the windows as far as I could tell. So if we wanted to, we'd have to bust through a window, but we'd be able to get in without having to mess around with any more of these and having them explode into ice or whatever the hell happened last time.
I see. Well, we have learned that there are weak points within the crystal that Hop can manipulate, but it also seems that these crystals have apparently a weakness to void
And fire.
and fire.
So you're saying Hop's probably the best person to start breaking through these things?
Well, with his fist, but there's also I could try the room. Particularly, I would like to see if that would work first. Maybe there could be some sort of chain reaction in getting rid of, well, all of this. But we will only know if we try.
I mean, we got another way in if it don't work, but if you're gonna try that, me and my buddy here are gonna hang out with my buddies over here.
I'm
If
gonna
you all like
join.
to go stand by the cart.
You have more buddies?
Yeah, you guys. What are you
Oh.
talking about? All buddies here.
Good
Even the
luck.
new guy.
Alright, so well, Itshi will go over here real quick. Take her sword, do like a little tink on this, just to see if it has any reaction. Trying to gauge how much of a reaction that this crystal needs to go off.
Oh, you just tap it like slightly.
Yeah.
It glows a little bit from the tap, but doesn't go off.
She will try to cut into it a little.
It glows a lot more.
Mm.
Is it just like a small cut, like quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It glows brightly really quickly, but it fades
Pretty quickly, or is it take time?
quick.
Okay. In that case, Itshi, in a very slow manner, will etch the void rune into this crystal, making sure it, the light goes out before she continues and stuff like that.
Ah, okay. Make me sleight of hand checks. I'm gonna need
How many?
3.
3? Awesome. And I get to do these all at advantage. Because of runes.
Well, good, because I don't
Damn.
have enhanced ability anymore.
I'd hope, but I'm sorry.
22, 11, natural 20, 24. For total 24.
Where's the advantage coming from? Sorry.
It's one of my runes. I get advantage on sleight of hand checks.
Oh, sick. Nice. Alright. You managed to carve the rune in this carefully. Every once in a while, it glows really bright and very close. And you finish carving the rune.
Does anything with the crystal happen? Or...
Nothing happens at the moment.
I see. I would have to activate it.
As a rune knight, you may not be magical, but you do have some magical adherence that you can activate your own runes with magical energy.
How far away can I do that?
I mean, does it
I
take
want
anything
to. Sorry.
to trigger it?
Sorry. 1 second.
Does it take some kind of specific trigger to activate it? Because I could always chuck a magic stone at it.
It just
And-
takes energy usually. Whether that be from a distance or up close.
Is there a range of distance?
Should I magic it or?
Because I have ways of throwing energy. Like, I have the trident. I could throw a lightning bolt. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
My God.
that sounds like not a great idea.
Koarl raises his
With
hand.
your other 2 runes, yeah, I realize you can probably do it fine.
What do you mean?
Yep. Do it from a distance.
Alright, tell me when to stop.
Right there.
Right there?
Because PV's in your way.
PV, could you move, please?
There you go. That's it. Right where PV was. That's what I said.
Alright.
He was in your way.
All of you get behind me. Just a
Okay.
little bit of extra protection. And... I don't know if you heard that.
I heard you snap your fingers. This isn't Thanos.
Where's a Thanos?
Come on.
This ain't no
Thanos.
Thanos.
This ain't no
Where's a
Thanos snap.
Thanos?
So, it's usually just words. Vocal things. It's just invocation, basically.
Humana.
It's basically like minor, like your own, like it's prayers I usually do, and then whenever you do the prayer, it activates the energy and everything. This is more than likely to do with your family.
I
Anyways,
see.
as you
Here.
speak the, what the fuck?
No one asked you what your Arabic tattoo means.
And none of you can understand it, but Nick
Yeah,
does.
no, we didn't ask.
Away with your enchantment table.
Why
She
you
just
speaking
gurgles at it.
Why are you speaking enchantment table?
I'm speaking void speech.
So what happens?
Right. As they speak those words, the one crystal crumbles into nothing.
Oh,
Nice.
Nothing is left behind.
that worked.
Yes.
You watched it
Better.
turn to what you'd think was dust and fall down, but it never touched the
God.
ground.
Reduced to atoms. Nah, I sent it to the back. I sent it to the back rooms.
The what?
Ayo, how do we get
For the
this?
most part,
You-
the door is pretty well uncovered,
Nice.
and the door seems structurally weak.
No. Oh my God.
Okay. Well, let's see if the door can open. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
The handle of the door is right next to this crystal, as there's no handle on this side.
Alright, Hop, if you would like to take your attempt now.
So can I do I see a breaking point here too? Where the handle is?
You have to make another check.
Shit!
You don't find the weak point on this one. It's a little harder as it's more crystals bundled closer together than the other one.
Hop will look at it and he's like, I really want to try it though. And because he's confident in when the cold would hit that he could escape. So he's just gonna strike for the piece that's in front of the handle. I have to roll my
Mhm.
unarmed strike. Okay. Ugh.
Thunk.
That will not hit.
You miss.
Do I miss?
It's
You
hard
guys
Is
made
it
to
higher than
it's hard to miss a object that isn't really moving. It's not that you don't hit it, you do hit it, but not with enough force.
Mm.
When you do hit it, the
Yeah,
crystal
just try
does
again.
glow brightly in the spot you hit. You feel like it was about to go off.
Mm. That's okay. Okay, maybe it is going off if I hit it. Because I didn't find the breaking point that I found on the other one. So maybe that's like a requirement for me to hit it.
I see. Etching time.
There's also
So,
another
same
way
check.
around this.
Yeah, there's also like 2 windows. I mean, I looked around, man. Dude, whatever.
I also said the door is structurally weak.
Yeah, they did say that.
Oh,
It's
that is
rude
true.
to destroy the door.
Yeah, or
The
windows,
window.
I guess.
We're supposed
Yeah.
to be taking this place, right? I think.
True. Okay. So
Yeah.
Itchi
Sure.
just doing the thing again.
I assume.
Oh, you need to do sleight of hand checks again, probably, right?
Well, I'm waiting for Nikki's response.
Yes,
Same 3.
correct.
Oh, hey, Byron, you have guidance, right?
Yeah.
Could you give me that?
Byron will pull out his star chart and you'll be like, yeah, I'll go with you.
Alright.
He'll cast guidance.
Do I only get that for 1 check, Nikki? Or...
Yes.
Yum.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not looking for failures and successes. I'm looking for totals.
Ooh.
So
Safe.
223s is pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good.
And sorry, stream, if you heard that. That was me being a dumbass. I dropped something. It's really loud. AKA, it was my speaker.
If stream didn't hear it, or I should say, if we didn't hear it, stream definitely didn't hear it.
Stream does not have the same noise suppression as Discord.
Tragic.
It still picks up certain things. Alright,
So
this one also crumbles into nothing.
There we go. Clean. You know, we'll probably have to get rid of all of these sooner or later.
yeah.
Everyone? You coming?
Yeah.
Koarl, would you like to open the big door?
I can't reach that high.
Well, I can put
I'll-
you on my shoulders.
I'll open it.
All right.
It's locked.
Is it?
No. You you try the door, you push, like attempting like to push in, and the door just falls over.
Oh. No, the door.
The door just goes.
Oh, well. So much for all of that, then. That's a lot of crystals.
So you walk into this room. This room is covered in various clusters of crystals, and some
I love
singular
crystals.
clusters.
I know.
I assume these are the ones with people in them.
Well, not just... Well, you'd have to perceive that, but some of them are more apparent than others, yes. You can see shapes inside the crystals that you can't fully decipher at this moment. Not in all of them, just in a lot of them.
This is a lot of glintstone.
Motherfucker. This is not Elden Ring.
Oh, come on. I know you like it.
I love Elden Ring. It's a wonderful game.
What did they say?
Glintstone.
Oh,
Glintstone
well,
is a specific thing that
I
Elden
know
Ring
what
motherfuckers.
Glintstone is. I play Elden Ring too.
I love Flintstones.
Them vitamins, man, they make you strong as hell.
Does it look like it's originating, or just based on how this is spreading and stuff, does it look like it's coming from here?
It seems like it's coming outwards from it, at least from a specific standpoint, as it's more things are clustered over here than over there.
The origin of this, well, concave or whatever, crystals, seems to be originating from over there, at least based on the cluster of it.
Well, I mean, if we want to take this over, we want to get rid of the root first.
Yes, it should, if we get rid of the roots, like Biran was hoping, it may get rid of all of this. What do
Yeah.
you think? Alencia, Koarl, Biran.
Well,
I don't know how any of this works.
Yeah, I'm asking for
Exactly
your
what we
opinion.
doing.
What Itchi and I was saying was, we should probably get rid of the root first, so the
There's a
rest
high-
of the stuff doesn't keep spreading.
And there's a high possibility the root is within that sealed chamber there.
well, yes. Then, if we can get to the root of the problem, then that would be more efficient.
Yeah, from what I could tell, they just weren't really sprouting from the ground, so if they're kind of coming from this point, I couldn't really see it from the window side, but if it's coming from in here, I mean...
Well, you can
Yes.
see the largest group of cluster of crystals were along the walls of the interior building.
Yeah, from this window, I would have been able to see that, but not from this window, because it was too dark and too far away. But this one definitely had more visible heavy clusters, the ones
Yeah.
along this wall here.
Yeah.
So, makes sense.
Alright then. Right. Back to carving.
Guidance. I just like to think that I have a parchment like wrapped around my staff, and then when I need to use guidance, or guiding bolt, I just like unfurl it on the edge of my staff, kind of like a
Yes.
grip.
That sounds good to me. If you want it that way.
Yeah.
Oh,
your
so I can just
character.
roll guidance to...
Oh, I got a message from Rakan.
Oh, cool. What'd you get?
Oh my goodness! Real time sending.
Yeah, he's like, this seems to be of critical importance. I'll go myself with my guards to secure the captured cultist and handle it. Any idea whom they serve?
Ah,
What
I
were
think
we
we-
able to get about the cultists, aside from the masks?
the masks seem to be made by Urian. or at least supposedly. What they were probably, or what they could have been used for, could be various other things. Urian was. Ooh. Any of you have done this stuff yet? The main thing you do know is that they once worked for Urian, but now that Urian is gone, they're still doing someone's bidding.
How do you spell Urian? Is it Yurian?
Yrain.
Okay, it's just Yrain.
Yeah. Funny enough, that is actually it is his father, and he has mentioned that name a few times.
I knew it sounded familiar. I'll just say they wore masks that seemed to be of Urian make, perhaps some leftovers from their following forces. And I'll send that. I'll see if he responds. We'll continue. Byron's like relay. We're playing telephone right now, and Byron's just like relaying it as he gets it to the group.
Itchi's carving on the crystal, and Byron is in the bag with his spoon, texting.
That's 7. I'm adding the D4, which is a 3, so that puts it at 10.
The ground cracks. Below you.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh, this needs to be underneath. Sorry. You don't actually fall down. No. It just cracks, and you see crystal growth start spewing out.
Oh boy.
But this one disappears and shatters.
That's not good.
It's quite viral, it seems.
Kind of looks like a bunch of tree roots, don't you?
I gathered that. But they're definitely not natural. Definitely not.
If there are so many crystals in the ground, wouldn't it be like kind of counterproductive if we remove all the crystals and then the whole building just collapses on itself?
I'm sorry, I will be right back.
Well, from the look of it, I mean, they weren't. The place was structurally sound before the crystals appeared. It would probably do some damage, but if we were able to get rid of them all at once, it probably wouldn't cause such a reaction. It's probably because this one's so close to the source, and the source is still active.
Also, if crystals grew on top of actual solid matter, the entire building would be lifted upward, and the ground would be disturbed much more than it is right now. So if these crystals were to disappear, I imagine the Earth will remain natural again.
Oof.
I just thought about, like, if they disappear, there's like
so bright.
There's like a hole beneath the whole building, and then it just collapses.
I just said that
Yeah.
it would have to be lifted upward first in order for it to be falling down.
Yeah.
There's still crystals down in the crack.
A building would not be stable if that was the case.
Yo, Nikki,
Mm-hmm.
are there crystals down in like the crack?
Yes. And some of them are growing and coming up.
What about these?
What about
Sorry about that.
They're coming back.
Right, so he must be quick.
You know, once we wait for Itchi to get back.
Yeah.
Carl gets knocked in the face by a crystal.
Ah.
Ah.
It just like you just hear like a squishy like slap sound, and then his face like reforms. Yeah.
Like a plop sound. Like
Ah.
If I had teeth, I'd be pissed.
Unnatural.
He does have teeth though.
I know, just kidding. Just I always think of like the squishy creatures have been like they're all gums. That's what I think.
Fair enough. That is true.
what is
My bones
PV?
are made out of cartilage.
Yeah, sorry, my phone went off. I should have muted that. That's my fault. I was trying to do something funny, and then someone texted me. I was like, "No, I needed my sound off for that." I had a funny idea for the next time Rakan messages me, and he's typing right now, so hopefully I'll get a message soon.
Awesome.
I'm sorry for that.
Oh, you are fine, friend.
I had to hold my nephew for a few seconds. Alright, so what did I miss?
Not much. They
Nothing.
were waiting on you.
Yeah, we were discussing the crystals and like structural integrity.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I just see that these have just popped.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Carl got sucker punched.
That wasn't just a fissure. They said there were things protruding popping out of the fissure.
I see. Well, I guess we make our.
Are they still actively growing?
Yes.
Oh, my
Okay,
goodness.
I think we need to hurry. Is this one blocking our way?
No.
Yeah, we need.
You can move around it.
I'm going to make the safe assumption that big one's back.
There is a large individual inside that one.
Oh,
I mean categories.
can we see what they look like, or is it too foggy?
They look like a shard mine.
Oh,
Actually, medicine check from earlier, just quickly. Because of the
Who?
bodies
Everyone?
you've already seen.
Who's-
This would be Alencia.
Okay.
This is knowledge for her.
Why is my medicine not? I feel like.
Oh.
Wait, what level are we?
we're level 5.
5.
Okay.
Proficiency is
medicine's
+3.
Yeah, but
yes.
I'm double
getting-
proficient, and I'm. There's a lot of things wrong with my sheet. I don't know what's going on.
There you go.
Your expertise?
Yeah, I have expertise in medicine.
Oh yeah, that
Hang
should be a
on.
plus 11.
I don't think I'm getting a message.
Oh God. Byron.
I mean, isn't the medicine right?
Yeah, I got another message from Rakan.
No, oh yeah, I fixed it.
This
Uh,
is troubling news.
I fixed it before they rolled.
Ah, okay.
I love that you have a passive 20. Alright. With a 25, these crystals are turning things or people into shards. And it seems to be spreading further. Someone of great psionic power is controlling this and is getting more volatile.
Violet?
Really?
Psionics are newer to most. After the calamity, psionics were more common than they were before the calamity happened. This creature, whether naturally a shard mine or not, they are psionic. They are causing this, whether it's
Alright. Do we want this guy in this to live?
Yes.
I would
there a
imagine
guy?
living is better than dying.
Alright, considering PV is a voidling, would they be able to help me in the void rune? Because as far as I know, it destroys everything in the crystal. So with PV's help, could I potentially make it so it leaves the person inside alive and just destroys the crystal?
Perhaps there's another way.
Another way.
I could perhaps chip off the crystal manually until we get to the part where it's living.
Yeah,
I thought last time it kind of blew us all up.
the issue right now is that this is spreading faster than you would probably be able to chip it.
Also, it would react if you hit it.
If we wish to save this fortress, we have to act quick or fast.
Right. Well, she's gonna ponder a new way to deal with these. So.
At least that's my opinion.
We know the other way.
Natural fire, perhaps.
Fire.
Fire was the
Void.
other weakness.
There's also
Right.
your fist. Maybe you can break him out. You've been wanting to do that. Pop.
Well, that last time I thought I found the
Hey,
weakness,
Nikki,
so
can I ask a question real quick? I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but I feel like I should probably ask this before someone does action and we accidentally blow up again.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Question for Nikki.
Yep.
From my last check, would I have been able, and especially since I've already experienced this, what would I know if this thing exploding would explode this entire room, or since there's so many of them around each other?
If done incorrectly, you may kill each other. You may kill everyone in this room. May. I'm not saying it's a definite. I would say the people in the back probably have the best chance of living.
Guys, I didn't bring enough salt for this.
I don't think you should try anything that would, make it explode. Seeing that there's a lot of them here.
So then
Do you
at
guys
least
want
in my eyes.
a hint?
Oh.
I said this
Yes.
at the very beginning when you guys came.
Yes.
I said its weaknesses.
Yeah.
yeah, it's fire and void.
Yes. Have you noticed what kind of damage it's been doing to you guys?
Cold damage.
Yeah.
I hope you can
if it's
put 2 and 2 together.
Should I just fireball or something?
No.
I
Yeah,
think.
I think what
Did you punch the crystals yet? We need to rule these out one by one.
I don't think we should do that on here.
I did punch it once, but I didn't punch it hard enough, I think. But I punched it where that didn't have a breakpoint that I saw, and I think it might have reacted if I punched it a little bit harder. So I'm kind of scared about it.
Did you harness your void energy? Did you do that?
Well, I can't turn it off, so I always punch with my void energy.
Just punch a crystal, and I want to see what happens. We'll stand far away, all right?
I don't want to in this room when that happens.
I'd say maybe not in this room where they're so clustered together. There's plenty of ones to choose from out in the foyer.
I will. Yeah.
Well, now that it's brought to being said, I believe it was mentioned fire is the other thing that it's weak to.
Yes.
You could just try to melt it.
Should we try this outside first?
Go right ahead. Here's a torch.
Okay. Hop takes the torch. He will fast as he is. He will go outside.
Oop, did not mean to do that.
I was like, what? Why am I over here?
Sorry, I was just clicking back in.
It's all good.
Okay, so like without moving myself, I will go outside and I will first hit the crystal with the torch.
You hit it with the torch. Alright, make me
Yes.
a attack. Can you make an attack with it? Oh.
It does two.
Yeah.
It does 1 damage.
Oh.
It's a torch.
Well, use that
Fire damage.
daily attack.
Yeah, it's most weapons are defaultly strength, so
So should I just
Which-
do
not
an
unarmed.
strike?
Strength
Uh,
check. This would be considered a improvised weapon.
Do take in mind he's doing it out here.
Yeah, probably move yourself out where you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm outside.
I see you still in the crystal room.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I said I wouldn't move, but okay, I move.
Yeah, just
Just for the sake of things. How far did you go?
he went
Outside.
all the way
Literally outside.
I don't want it to. I don't want to use it inside.
You just you stab the torch into the metal or the crystal, and it leaves a mark. You don't do any damage to it, mist technically, but the fire seems to have melted something into it. Oh, it's almost
I'm
like
gonna
it
go help him.
shaped the torch, or the shape of the torch into the crystal.
Koarl, do you know the firebolt spell? Bolt,
I have-
not ball.
Well-
I don't have that specifically though.
Okay.
And I don't wanna.
I actually
I
checked
don't wanna have.
them. I was like, man,
wanna
did they have
Oh
this?
my god, I want to speak.
Sorry.
So second, I
Hop,
try
just a
to
sec.
punch it again. Huh?
You could already tell what I was gonna say, anyways. Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
No.
Wait, what?
Say what you're gonna say.
Hmm.
Don't cut- I'm sorry
yeah.
I cut you off.
No worries. I wanna punch it again.
Wrong person.
She's referring to egg.
I was just saying that, like, I didn't
God.
want to have this shit explode again. It's whatever.
Yeah, that's why he's doing it outside. But
Understandable.
he's still trying to. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry. And now I punch it with my void fist again.
Right.
Can I there? Can I please hit this? Okay.
Dex save. As it glows brightly.
Okay. Huh. Nat 20.
You also have uncanny. No, that's a rogue thing. Never mind.
Half damage.
Do-do-do.
Well, this one explodes
Wait. I can't take. I
into
can
nothingness.
right click on it. Why
Click
can't
on
I?
your token.
It's like
Oh shit! True. Okay.
I'd be able to tell which one would be the safest one to test my theory on.
The new knowledge gate. Oh, do I encounter Koarl on the way out?
Just
Koarl.
walking. I'm just walking, trying to see.
Yeah.
Trying to see
Okay.
what the, like, if there's one that I should target that wouldn't get in the way of anything else.
When I tried the torch, it like I don't think I hit good enough. I'm not good with torches to hit, but it left like a mark. Like it almost felt like it melted it. So maybe fire is the way to go. Maybe try it on one before you go in there.
I'd like to cast Flaming Sphere. That's fine. I'm gonna be casting it outside. This is a thing that is flammable though, so
You also see Hob like have this like cold things
thing.
all over him because he got hit.
I don't know how to move this thing. Also, you there, Nikki? I can't hear you if you're talking.
Hmm?
I was casting a flaming sphere. So I wanted to try and move this or mosey this up to the one of the crystals and stand at a distance,
All right.
and at least try to hold Hop back. You know.
All right.
I'm gonna send Dot back to the cart because I don't.
Slowly but surely, it melts away. And then there's a person standing in the fire.
I like to move it off of them immediately.
Oh my god!
I'd like to move it off of them almost immediately.
All right. Slightly singed, but they're okay.
Sorry.
So fire is the way to go.
I need to tell this to the others.
Yeah, maybe use that on the big one then.
Okay.
Is he awake? Is he alive?
Medicine check.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Hob just went back in. Doesn't care.
It's just a guy, whatever.
He's free
Who
now.
cares about people? Fuck.
Um,
I'm gonna just rush over.
their
to him.
body is really cold. Though their legs and arms seem to be crystallized.
I'd like to try and toss him over. Like,
Yep, you put them on their back and they don't seem to be breathing, but the crystal parts seem to be slowly... You thought it was just their arms and legs. As you turn them over, you see it like starting to climb up their chest, almost reaching their head.
I would like to try and, bring the flaming sphere back here, try to see if I can keep melting it off. Like, carefully. That you can. I don't know how to drag it myself.
Oh, you're just dragging the body. Okay.
Oh no, I'm talking about the flaming sphere.
Where are you dragging it?
I was trying to fucking carry it over, like trying to melt the crystals off of them.
You don't think you could melt the crystals off this body? It seems to be their actual skin now.
Excuse. Wait up.
Just gonna try and hold his head.
Wait up.
They seem to be unresponsive.
Maybe if we remove the root. That's the only thing I can think of.
Probably. Sorry.
Bob will put the torch like next to him. Like, even though the flaming orb didn't do anything, just to like that he has like warmth in his near.
Okay. Whoosh. Woo. Woo.
Oh god.
Is that how long does that actually last? I need to check.
A minute.
A minute. Okay, that's true. That's fair.
Just flies around for a moment.
It just like swizzles back into the air.
Hey, let's talk off.
Starts like sliding up and down the walls.
It's like a kazoo.
Right. As you rush in, it seems to be getting worse.
Oh god.
Guys.
Figure it
It's
out.
fire. It's fire.
It's fire.
Fire is the answer. It melts the thing.
Alright. Well, I think I can take this out in one shot in that case.
Wait.
Maybe don't do physical.
We have to be careful
I'm-
about this.
I'm not doing physical. I'm going to use fire.
I'd like to cast a flaming sphere again.
Right.
I was gonna put it right here, but I mean, if it's the same thing.
Fair enough. The 90-degree angle button on the left-hand side is how you move and control that.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. The fuck? What the?
So what? All right. when you have
You
the 90
see the square icon, or not the square, but square with the middle cutout of it.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, no,
select.
I'm using the.
That's the one you have to use. Otherwise, you're just
Okay.
gonna keep making more templates.
Oh god.
Okay, stop making templates.
The top
When you have
button,
that
opposite of the trash can.
Oh, where?
Hey,
it wouldn't have that Nikki. So all right. So Koarl, on your left-hand side where it has that person and then the select square, you want to go underneath the person where it looks like there's two rulers intersecting. You click that.
I've already selected that. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, then you hover over it. There should be a box in the middle of that sphere. If you click and hold on it, you should be able to drag the sphere. If it's not letting you, I don't understand why.
Okay.
Nope, that's. Oh, I think I understand why. Because
Yeah.
the fire effect and the sphere itself are two separate things.
Oh, hold on. I'll just cast it again. Delete everything.
No. That's not going to fix it. The fire effect and the spear themselves are two different things.
I
Huh.
just duplicated it on my screen. Like about. Why is
We're so zoomed out.
Yeah, you guys are so
Fuck
zoomed
that,
in because
bro.
somebody left their dog.
What? Oh, I thought Dot was with Koarl this whole
No,
time.
I put Dot back in the cart. I don't want anything bad happening to them.
Yeah, but they affect the camera.
Well, then we'll say he's in the cart.
Fuck.
Look, it's not going to work.
They're with us in
So
spirit.
I'm just leaving it in the middle, man. We don't need to move it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. It starts to melt it slowly, but you also feel the ground or the. I swear it was. I think I have fluid canvas on. That's fine. You feel the ground beneath you start shaking as the crystal start cracking. The figure inside turns its head.
Hey guys, maybe get ready.
Oh.
Inside the minds of all of you, you hear a voice. Whom is disturbing my sleep? As the crystals continuously melt away for a minute. And most of them are gone.
Like the ones in the big one. Like just
Give her
this
a
one, or the
second.
ones around us.
Give her a second.
Yeah, I gotta move this one for a moment, and this one, because I can't delete certain ones. There we go. Move you back. Alright, Itchi,
really been a
are
minute?
you... Yes. It would have taken a minute to melt away things.
Okay.
What do I do?
Where's me?
Who has disturbed my centuries-long slumber? Warmth I
Carl's gonna-
have not felt in a long time.
Carl's gonna like raise his hand very slowly.
It's a nice feeling. I much prefer it to the cold climate.
In prison.
From where we stand, yes.
As she is able to talk, the rumbling stops. You don't see any more fissures open up. Itshi, are you going to do what you're going to do?
Well, we wish to get rid
Or
of
is
the rest of
Koarl
this, right?
casting another thing? Wait.
I feel like the other one's too much of a chance thing. I don't think I'd be able to back out of it the second, you know, it's too luck based. But nah, basically I was answering their question. I was just raising my hand, telling them I was the one who was waking them up.
I cannot see. No one answers. I feel you all. Answer me.
He did say it was me.
Ah, okay. Well, they said they raised their hand. I can't see you.
Well, I said it first, and then no one
Okay.
said anything.
Mind bright with knowledge of arcane.
Still trying to learn, but yeah. Who are you?
Superior.
Why are you starting this all?
Release me from my restraints, and I can tell you whom I am.
Access.
Were you?
I'll try not to.
So just to make sure, sorry, Egg.
No, you're fine.
He's speaking, and it's going to all our minds.
Her,
You know.
yeah, them speaking, even if someone else is answering out loud or in their own head, you all hear them answer back. You're all
Sort of like
hearing it in your heads completely.
You said restraints.
I
Koarl, take that again.
can't move my body.
I'm gonna cast it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you put in there on purpose?
I have been sleeping.
You think you
Okay.
may have a way to
Can I
get rid
insight
of all
that?
this, or
You want to incite her?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
Man, only if Orochi were here, he'd be able to insight so good.
Nothing.
I mean, do we all hear this?
They seem...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can Nextra have incite it then?
Well, I'll do it because Alencia is worried about Koarl. She doesn't want to interfere with Koarl, but she also wants to make sure this thing isn't malevolent.
Man,
Well, yeah,
that's what
but
I'm-
that's also what Nextra is designed for. He's keeping an eye on our best interest.
Carl is just slowly getting himself more exhausted. He just tries to.
Other than
Shit.
narcissistic and with a, they put themselves on a higher pedestal, it seems, than everyone else. They seem to be truthful. They do not know why they are imprisoned.
Then we will free you.
By the way, how much did that actually get off the big crystal? Because I'd be focusing on getting them out rather than like the stuff around them.
Yep.
Good AM.
A crystalline female figure that looks elven in the way they've been structured. They're mostly crystal, and it seems like they... the artwork I'm using is not completely 100% close to what I want, but she is a blue, the same blue that you see everywhere else, as well as a mixture of red.
Was this the psionic stuff that we're sensing, or
Yes.
are they the source of it?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why there's a name. They land on the ground and start to stand up, and then back away as she freaks out for a moment. What? You see her staring at her own self for a moment. What has happened?
Well,
Is this
you
the same
were-
thing that was happening to the guy outside, or
Well, first, I imagine that you haven't seen these crystals anywhere before either, have you?
No.
So, while you were imprisoned, you may have unintentionally put other people in crystalline prisons as well.
I don't even know where I am. I wasn't here. Well, since you released me, I will tell you whom I am. My name is Zasha Lara Merrington. I am the first psionic magi of King Dialos' kingdom.
I'm Koarl.
The most superior kingdom to all others.
If it still existed. I've never heard of that name, by the way.
Oh. How did a tribal get such elegancy?
Tribal? I'm a noble of the dynasty, thank you very much. The land you currently stand in.
She leans her head down. Did you say... What did you say?
The dynasty. The Scalect... Oh wait, is it the Dominion or the...
Scalect Dominion. Oros Dynasty.
Yes. That. Blah.
Scalect Dominion. Never heard of it.
Well, we're both in the same boat.
Is that King Aliandral's land?
Oh, I know that name. You know
Wasn't that
Alendrol?
Oh,
By name and relations, yes. I know of King Alandral.
Well, then you're probably in the same boat that he's in. He just woke up from a slumber where his entire kingdom's is no longer existing.
I don't own that kingdom. King Dialos does.
Well,
Have you heard of the ice fields? The
been hearing
continent
more
to the
about 'em every
south? Probably from here. If this is King Aliandra's land, then yes. South eastern continent. We were Western. You were correct. Sorry. I keep forgetting east is to my right.
East is to the Barons.
Yes. Well, that is Dialos' kingdom. All of it.
Well, if it still existed.
It does exist. Why would it not?
Because I've not heard of that name. I would reckon a good all of us haven't.
I don't know a single thing about whatever that is.
Well,
It was the same with Arundel's.
Wait,
Sorry.
how long was Arundel in that box again? I forgot.
You said a couple of centuries.
about as
Do I
long
remember?
as I have been asleep. Roughly. I started my sleep because of my psionics getting too much. I needed to rest the mind.
Are you all rested then, or?
I've been awoken early, but wrong. Something has gone wrong.
Well, considering your crystals are spreading, or were spreading, I can see that.
I don't know what these are.
Whatever they are, they're probably also the reason why you're here and not there where you last slept, I guess.
Do you think you could help us get rid of them, or?
I think I can. But why?
There's a lot of people
need
trapped
this.
in them.
They're magical, are they not? They're valuable. If I remember correctly, there was an empire that really honed on these crystals in a forest. Do you not see it better to keep them? Unless they're too dangerous.
If
Oh,
you
if you can't
if
break
you-
them off, it hurts too much.
I don't need them.
if you speak of the Crystal Empire, well, they're kind of gone as well. They lost the war.
Not gone.
What?
That empire has remnants all over. They actually have a place in the Dailos' kingdom. If one thing were to happen, their land is not just in the forests. They have cities in other places. I'm sure if you fought them, supposedly in war, you should know this. But you seem young and not war-torn.
Because
Who's
that
that
was over
referring to?
the war that happened 50 years ago.
No, they said young.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Itchi's
Yeah, we're
Okay.
basically like young adults, so
Carl's a
They were a
literal
young
child.
adult when the war ended.
well.
They were 20 years old when the war ended for them.
Carl's not even alive. He wasn't even a speck in his father's eye.
Yeah, you were like down the line by like 6, 7
You
birds.
seem
I don't know.
like a warrior, one who can hone themselves well. But you don't look like one who has fought in an actual war. Not enough scars and memories.
Well, that's because the war was over 50 years ago. And as far as I understand, since I was living
Wisdom
during
saving
that time,
throw.
Shit. My worst one.
Wait, I need to double check if that's actually the saving throw you need to make. One sec. Ah, here we are. Yeah, it is wisdom.
Fun.
Cool. But you do know what's going on. She's digging through your mind and your memories.
Don't step at me, please.
Get out of my head.
Interesting. What you say is true. You don't know of my people. You've met 2 of them, though. I guess King Dialos may be... under duress, or worse. I won't think of that at the moment. I still feel his life.
I've met 2 of your people.
Yes.
I don't remember meeting a crystalline person such as yourself.
She looks at her hands. Again.
What about that other elf?
Wait a minute.
I am not this. I don't know why I am like this. Someone hurt or tried to hurt us. I'm suspecting something.
What were you gonna say, Byron?
You said 2. Do you mean 2 other than yourself?
Yes. I seem
So
through
there's-
her eyes, her memories.
So there's Aaron. There was the fox guy. Who else did we meet? They're not talking.
The elf.
They're not talking about Lavestus, are they?
Wait, weren't there
There's
these?
another elf.
So
I don't remember right, but weren't there those women that I tried to
An
ask
elf.
about? An elf?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it could be. There was like an elf that I asked about, so I could
Alright,
maybe
so-
get some psychic powers, but they couldn't give me one.
real quick. I think she would only
Yes.
see one, because I don't remember meeting the second one, remember?
Yeah, they were passed out.
Or I lost my memory because I fucking looked at the moon.
No, you didn't lose your memory. You just got knocked out.
No, I don't remember that encounter at all.
No, you just weren't there because you were
No.
knocked out.
No, I met them,
You met 2.
but then
Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't getting them mixed up. That's just me.
because I understand what you're referring
You
to,
met
but
one
when
along... you met one long time ago. When you were a kid. And you met one in a place you call Lunavale?
Oh.
Apparently one of the mages that hang around there.
Oh,
so it's not.
Oh. Interesting.
You said there was another. Did any of you say that? I'm sorry, my brain's going,
Say what?
I wonder what the others know.
Met.
Not as much as you.
Seems like people of considerable power from that era are being housed in different things. Arendelle was stored inside a pristine coffer with a surprisingly intact, and that's why we were able to revive him. And you were suspended in this crystal. I don't have any doubts that if your Lord Dylos was as powerful as he was,
Alencia.
I don't.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Oh, I doubt that. I don't doubt that if this Dylos fella was as powerful as you say he was, or as benevolent as you say he was, he's probably stored somewhere else. By who? No idea. But if you can still sense him, he's probably still around.
More I think about it. He's alive, but that's all I can tell. Where? No idea.
Dude.
King Dylos is the most esteemed blood mage to ever walk Narikov.
Are we aware that this person looked through every single one of Itchy's memories?
She was saying it out loud.
Okay.
Get out of my head.
Then she really does know what's going on in regards to what we are doing.
Somewhat, yes. She doesn't care though. That's not what
Okay.
she was specifically looking for certain things in their memory. She wasn't looking at other things she doesn't care about.
Okay. Well, Alencia will come to that assumption and say, I will consent to giving you my memories. It wasn't appropriate the first time. But now that you know, if you find anything helpful in there that I might not be aware of, then go ahead.
She'll be like, one moment. Before I do that, you. She looks at the snake lady. Itchi,
Yes.
your father was a tribal. It's curious he's lived this long.
This.
But even more, somehow you tribals created a kingdom. That's fascinating. The way they talk, the way they are to you, man, they really remind you of Eladrin elves.
What?
Do I know what that means?
Eladrin
Yeah.
elves are from the Sylvan Empire / the fake Feywilds, the one that was stolen.
So.
And they
from
talk
what I-
very condescending towards other elves, other than wood elves, and basically are quite
So-
not great.
So the two that she's mentioned that I've met, is she referring to Rakan's aunt and somebody else, or
Nope.
no? Who the fuck did I see that? Sorry, I'm having trouble.
There's a person in Lunavale that you never actually spoke to, but you still met and saw them. They were
Okay.
inside the keep. They just never talked to anyone for the most part, but they were a mage. There was two of them.
Was it the one in the top left corner? That person, or was it somebody else?
This
It was a female with almost pure white hair.
Ah, so it's that one then. Okay. Alright, so I've met that one.
Yeah.
Alright, I know who you're talking about in Lunavale, but who's this other one you said I have met? From the sounds of it, it sounds like this is a long forgotten memory. Like a recent
For
dot.
my memories and stuff, if that helps.
Well, your father seems to be... your father knows them quite well. Knew them quite well. Based on your memories, they seem to be perished from people telling you they killed them or were killed by. I think their name was Urian.
Oh, fuck.
Or at least, I think it was. It's the only elf I can see in your memories. There's a tiefling that pops up. That seems more close to that.
Oh, is it the one in the store?
No. Just a god.
Oh, God. Oh. Okay. Oh, so that's what she was before. Guess I now know a secret of the God of Secrets. Haha.
Wait, what?
The tiefling she speaks of is Seviroth, I believe.
Uh,
No.
No?
Related, in a way, but no. Male.
Male?
Mm-hmm. Marius?
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Oh damn.
I've met him?
As a kid.
Oh.
Long time ago.
That's not good.
Wasn't Marius the guy in the book?
He's the one that's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Oh.
monk and ranger you met seem to have offed him. Probably
Yeah.
with other help. They seem strong, but I don't think they could have done that themselves.
I believe
You see
Charles
an
was
elf with long ears, long white and red hair, and same color as these crystals. Her entire right arm is that same color, and her eyes. Like Scalera and everything. She wears a noble-esque outfit, and she looks like pretty powerful. Just from like your sight and everything, you can see a energy emanating from them that you do not understand. It doesn't look like magic.
If I have the sight toggled on and I'm looking at her, can I see if the crystals are reacting in any way to her not being imprisoned anymore, or are they just kind of stationary?
They're still volatile, but stationary. No more growing or anything.
Alright.
My offer still stands.
Right. On to this
Okay.
now. Wisdom saving throw. Unless you're forcibly
I'll fail it.
You're forcibly failing. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah. Another. Betrayer. No mind. They'll perish at some point. Life goes on.
If you need mine, I can offer that to you.
The society you come from is a mixture of elves, Yuan Ti, Gith, and humans. Never thought those races would get along so well. But yet, here you are.
I imagine I am more of an outcast.
Little bit. I haven't seen your kind before. But, then again, I have not been to the Ashlands in a long time.
I wonder what that's like. My childhood is very hazy since the bandit attack.
I also think King Ariandel had an undercity with several. I think there was gnomes like you and humans as well that lived in the undercity. Colors, their skin tones seem to change with the darkness. Curious.
Right.
Are the You're too young for that. You were born way later than that. I don't see any memories of that. It's just the people like her. though?
It was a lot of corruption and that betrayer you mentioned. I wish to see justice done.
Justice? To what laws do you subsede?
Political assassination.
Interesting. What level are you guys? Just double checking.
5.
5.
5.
The third level spells. Biran, there we are. Spells.
Ooh.
Looking at my spells.
Stop looking at my list. It's for me.
Oh. Oh, it's only cleric. Okay.
Oh.
Make me a medicine check, Alencia.
I love those checks.
Ooh, that was...
Assuming that's not enough. But
This psionic creature, as you've come to see, is curse. Whatever is giving them this crystalline form is a curse. It seems to be... It may not seem it right now, as they are so far away, but whomever did this to them is their master, and if they were close enough, they would be able to control her, and she would have no will left. She is quite fully transformed. But you believe they went after her specifically because of her psionics. Whomever it was, or whatever it was for, seems to be somewhat sinister, as it requires a powerful mind to perform this kind of curse on.
Sasha, I know a servant when I see one. Do you know who your master is?
I serve only King Dylos. But what do you mean?
You are not in full control. When they choose, and they might, because of your psionic power, you will be under their control, forcibly, without your will. You're corrupted. You might as well not be an elf anymore.
It is something that can be fixed, though.
If there was a source, we can try to root it out for you and free you.
Maybe
Going
the
against
monk.
protocol, but I do wish to free anyone I can.
If she's cursed or whatnot, maybe the monk can do something. He was able to lift what was affecting me. Maybe his skills are enough to release her from this crystalline prison.
We could also tell the folks back at the I forget what it's called. A guild or
In Luna Vale.
yes. They
And-
may know someone.
We'll be going by the monastery anyway, right?
Correct. But also we need to take care of this place as well. So perhaps we can get both done.
True.
That is, if you're up to it.
Why is Dot in the hallway?
Do you wish to be free?
Yes, I needed them close for the camera. You can throw them back, it's fine.
Okay.
Do you know of any people who can help?
We know powerful people. The ones being able to specifically help you, I do not know. But powerful people know powerful people.
Very well. If you do this for me, then I owe you a favor. We can come to that. We can discuss that. Somewhere else. Another time.
I will forward your favor to the guild because there is a greater purpose that we could use every bit of help we can get.
I do not wish to be a danger to King Dylos.
If you ever feel like you're being controlled or moved against your will, let us know immediately. We don't know when you might be a thrall again.
Yeah, then. Sounds like we're all in agreement to move, then?
Right, but first we need to inform. And she'll take out the sending stone.
Can't get the others out.
That's what we're doing, Koarl. But first. And she'll go ahead and message Rakan. I have found Zashalar Meriton imprisoned.
Hey, here.
Chris.
Sorry
What?
to stop you, but he's simply just down there.
Yeah, but I would say just type out what you're doing and send it to him, and then when you're
I think he's listening in stream, so you can say
yeah,
it.
easier.
Well, she's saying it out loud.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying it.
I know, just so we have a record of it.
We have found Zashalara Meriton imprisoned in crystalline ice. She is a corrupted elf with psionic powers. She knows of us, and if we help her, she may help us. Do you know who can clear corruption?
No, anywho. While she's doing that, in any of these crystals, are there any boxes or anything? Or is it just people and just crystal formation?
People, you'll have to make a perception investigation checks to fully get a better understanding of what you're actually seeing in these crystals.
Can I make an investigation check?
I'm blind.
Alright.
Hard to tell. These crystals are
My brain go bongi bongi.
transparent, but not enough to make something out. At least
My brain
for
go bongi bongi.
you. Koarl smacks his face against one of the crystals and peers his eyes inside. I just wanted to make.
I try to pull him and he gets stuck. Like if there's an ice pull. No, it's like you sticking your tongue on an ice pull.
Yeah, dude, he's like a plunger.
But what Koarl sees is what seems to be guards and people in specific armor and everything.
Mhm.
You see armor familiar and old.
A familiar? Or just the
No.
armor's familiar?
The armor is familiar to you, but also old. You've seen this armor once before.
Has it happened to be on my endeavors here or when I was back
Endeavors
home?
here.
Okay.
It's been since your journey. You've seen this armor along your journey with these people.
So I think I know. I think I know him.
Do you remember where you saw it?
Mm.
Uh,
I'm sure
was
you
the
have a
other-
good memory with a 20 intelligence.
Sasha
Yeah.
just looks at Koarl strangely. What do you mean?
I think I might have known this guy. Or not this guy, but, just people like him.
That is a crystal.
Oh, the thing inside of the crystal. There's a guard in it.
I don't sense anything.
There's someone inside of here. It's pretty clear.
Hmm.
There are other people besides you that are trapped in these crystals.
And I already got one of the guys that were in here outside.
The armor Koarl can describe and everything that they've seen before reminds you.
I'll describe it.
Yeah, reminds you eerily like the ones at the garrison. But
So
older. Like, way older. You believe this is like Oros Dynasty armor, not Scalect Dominion armor. So it is similar in certain regards, but there's different colors and the armor is a bit different metal. And different insignias on it.
I think we haven't taken care of the source of these crystals, and they may continue to grow.
no, we have.
Are you sure?
Sasha,
I mean, I
Sure.
was
did I cause this?
maybe unintentionally. I mean,
Well, like I said, you are still under control of someone. I wouldn't put all the responsibility on you.
perhaps
Regard-
Is fair.
perhaps your powerful psionics couldn't be contained, and it kind of forced its way out through the crystals. Now that you're out, it seems like they're volatile, but they're not active, like the fissures that we saw.
I haven't
You have-
had this happen before in our history.
Correct.
We
But
Elder Elves don't think of the volatiles of our psionics. Not a big percentage of us are. But those of us who are generally we're looked after in ways, but also we're not that. We're more, because of the naturalness of our psionics, we're more naturally attuned to it, able to control it better. This seems purposefully chaotic.
indeed. And while you are conscious and possess free will, you can undo the cruelties that someone has puppeted you to do, and then eventually seek justice for the one who controls you.
Once I am free of this atrocious form, yes, I will see what I can do.
Perhaps a cure is what we need first, then. But for now, if you possess the power, please help us remove these crystals safely.
Actually, You don't think PV could help with this, do you?
I've already asked. She says she cannot work with this material.
Right, but that's because it was non-natural. Maybe she can separate the natural from the unnatural in her. We could ask.
That's a good idea. PV!
I think we left them outside.
I think they're having a nice good old chat.
Out the hell.
They stop right here. I don't want to touch.
It's that bad, huh?
Unnatural. Not like.
Alright.
It's like Itchi slithers through. Hi.
I pick him up, hold them above my head, and bring them.
Stop trying to pick up things, man.
Alencia will light a
You have
torch
to,
and
like,
begin.
slide and weave through, and they...
That's why I hold them up above my head. They won't get touched by this.
Okay.
You're still moving them against their will. Not cool.
Hey, I'm the one that brought them back to life.
You were the one who did that.
Yeah, they would have probably stayed to sleep if I didn't wake them up. There you go. Puts down.
No. Itchi,
Yeah.
what do you want them to do?
Well, Biran, you had the idea.
Well, yeah, I had the idea, but if he doesn't want to be around this, then why bring him in here? Why not wait till she comes out?
Oh, there's a person. What? Semantics. I got this. PV, you said
Ticks are
you
the
only
problem.
You said you only work with natural material. Can you-
Yes.
There is a person in this. Can you remove them from it?
Yes, I could.
But does that mean you have to touch the unnatural?
No. But are you
Oh.
sure you want me to do that? They may not live.
Well, I don't see any issue. Biran?
Well, if they may not live, then that sounds like a pretty big issue. Stop using me as a focal point for
Zasha will
it
speak
was
up.
an idea.
If there was or is a person in there, they are no longer active here. And she taps her head.
Ah, so they're dead.
Sort of. I can't sense them. But if they are alive in there, they are alive without brain activity.
It's what's called a coma.
So effectively, they're dead. See? No issue.
If you bring out a person, I can try my best to revive them.
It's
I mean, technically-
a little more complicated. Depending on how... Well, I wouldn't be able to bring their clothes out. I can bring them, the flesh.
That's fine.
May kill them in the process.
Hang on. They'll
But we
approach.
won't know until we try.
Or maybe, just a
Uh,
thought. Could we use
say
this?
More than likely.
That's enough for me. As long as there's a percentage of us succeeding, that's fine.
As long as
Or-
there's success,
or-
who cares?
Or maybe we don't do it right now and we wait and see if we can get Rakan to bring people here and then maybe use this, and he holds up the cauldron in his palm. If they die, we can technically revive them, but if they're in some kind of stasis right now, probably don't want to remove them from it. because then they'll start to decay. I can't bring them back if they're not as well. We got lucky with Arendelle.
Hmm.
He was
Perhaps
well preserved. So if
Should
we
we
keep
call
these
him here
people,
then, or
I can call him there. I'm sorry I neglected to mention that part.
well, I already called him, and he's heading with a force to take out, to go gather those cultists. So I don't know how long he'll be before he can come this way. But
I mean,
if he
it's been
brings
7
people
days.
to, either way, I don't think it's a good idea to start ripping people out of these things if we don't have a way to deal with it once they're out. I'm not going to stop piling bodies, and I don't think that you're being too nonchalant about this.
I mean, look.
Hmm.
Regardless, on the sound of
I
it,
see their logic.
Whose logic?
can we just be careful, please?
Hmm.
I already
Snake
have one
person
of them out
has
there.
point.
Don't know if he's fine or
If there
not.
was an easy way, they seem to be going about it the easiest way possible.
besides, if they are from the Scalect Dominion before it became the Oros Dynasty, they may not be the kindest people to us.
Hmm.
Especially if their loyalties are too in or blah 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 mouth work.
We have known nothing about this individual we had just freed until they were just freed.
Yeah.
They could be grateful, and I don't like the idea of them being imprisoned in there, whether they are dead or not.
Well, then let PV bring their body out, and then we can bury them or whatever.
Before we do that, Koarl actually, when we try to figure out if fire works or not, Koarl actually freed one already outside.
What? When was
Try
this?
to tell you.
When we were outside before we freed Xashal.
Hold on. And she goes and runs in that direction.
I will
So
say
trying to
there
follow
is
you.
only the 5 of you, but 6 of you.
Eh,
7. Sorry, I forgot about Bubbles.
Yeah, but there's
She's counting PV. She's not counting Nextrov.
Feels bad.
He's a
You just left him laying here?
I didn't know what to do, and I didn't want to mess him up.
If you want to make a medicine check, you can.
Yes, okay.
No, the first look on him, his arms and legs are covered, or like formed in crystals. This person's skin and everything is slowly becoming crystal. They are becoming a shard mind. Much like the one inside.
There's no stopping this until we get at the source. Once again. They
I tried
think
to help him.
They aren't alive, but they aren't. They seem to have the tiniest of a heartbeat, as their chest is still getting crystallized, but they seem to be somewhat alive while this is going on.
I feel very uncomfortable doing this, but... And she'll clasp her hands together and focus her key to...
is this a medicine?
No, this is an ability. One sec. Which one is it that... the one that brings someone to 1 HP.
Nick, I think he's talking to you.
I have so many abilities.
Hands of Life and Death.
That might be. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to restore the balance.
I'm looking at your monastic arts. Whoop. Oh, wait, you can't... Okay, you have to... Wait to learn. Why is the potion crossbow attunement?
Mm.
I
No
Is it?
idea.
Oh, it must have been.
Accidentally attunement. Whoops.
Yeah. All right.
The
I'll just add that.
Striker Gauntlet makes a little bit more sense.
Also, by the way, I was trying to tell you guys that there was a fucking body there. Just wanted to let you guys know.
Oh,
She didn't
yeah.
understand you. I heard it too, but she didn't know what that meant.
Well, to be fair, they didn't know you actually released a body, and they're just like, more bodies and crystals, possibly. Is what they probably were thinking. No fault of Koarl. Their own fault for not reading you right.
No, I'm just saying because it sounded like I got blamed for it.
No.
Oh,
Well, Alencia is concerned about bodies
Even
being
no
left
shit,
alone.
Carl's concerned too.
Well, then it wasn't as urgent as Coral thought, I guess.
As you do that, they don't seem to change.
The worst possible fate for someone to live under. Neither life nor death, but just worse. I don't like this. They can't find peace.
You're unsure what will happen after the curse subsides, but seeing how the one inside seems to have sort of sound mind and is, well, sort of alive, you think the same thing may happen to them once the transformation is complete.
By transformation, you mean what the elf currently looks like?
Yes.
Okay.
Becoming
should-
a shard mine.
There should be a way to stop this. I really should, but I don't know who to ask. And if we need to do something to free him and everyone else.
Can I try and pick this guy up? I don't know, like.
Well,
Like-
she'll see you attempt, but and then she'll
It's
go.
more like he tries to put himself under his arm and lift him.
What is
I mean, you can lift up a limb and everything.
it, Coral?
We could take him with us.
That's maybe necessary. All right, and she'll pretty much grab the majority of his body while Coral lifts up a leg or something, and she'll bring it over to the cart.
He's still hanging on while you're carrying it.
Yeah.
Not just the cart.
That's fine.
This process of collecting bodies that are corrupted or controlled is a very odd coincidence, very odd pattern, but I can't leave people alone like that.
Because we might have ways to fix it at home.
Yes, we'll find someone. I wish I was strong enough.
Sorry.
What?
For earlier. I
Coral, this is something personal to me. It is a protocol that I live by, a maid's code, and I make sure I value the life of every citizen I could possibly do. You are a very intelligent Koarl, and your concern is to spread knowledge and grow more powerful in order to help others. You do not deal with the existence between life and death. You deal with stopping evil. where you can, right?
Uh, I just try to be everyone's friend.
Well, you never stop doing that. You are very valuable, and you did not make a mistake. You tried to help someone unprompted. That is what I would hope from everyone here. I'm sorry if it made it seem like I was upset at you.
I just didn't want to hurt you guys. I wasn't being careful before. I didn't know what it would do. I don't want it to happen again.
Pick him up. You weren't expected to. Even with all the intelligence in the world, we may not know what the right thing to do is. We all struggle with that. It's okay. It's okay.
He's gonna try and hug you.
Yeah. We're still friends, Koarl.
Alright.
All right. She'll hold him as we go back to the group to more conversate more.
Meanwhile,
So now that the naysayers are gone, PV, do your thing.
are you sure?
No.
Yeah. I mean, what's wrong?
I mean, I'm still saying nay. I never
Right.
stopped.
I am
When-
getting multiple answers.
Itchi, when
I
when
will explain what will potentially happen. I will rematerialize them there. It may or may not potentially kill them. It may bring them to life. But if some of their body is not natural, it won't come. So I will only be getting pieces of them instead. Does that make sense? I'm meaning, like, I could potentially just bring you a head, or
Oh, that's fine.
a torso, or a leg.
It's not all right. The
You're not
process.
here.
What?
Sorry. You're not.
I'm
You're
right
not
here.
here.
You don't get to teleport back.
I walked.
Oh
right
yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
What?
We walked.
Yes. I know. But I was also
Sorry.
meaning, like, meanwhile, while you guys were going and doing that stuff, this was
Oh,
the
sorry.
conversation they were having.
Oh.
Oh fuck. My bad.
Okay. Oh. Well then.
We're not here then.
Let me know when we're here.
Yes, okay.
I think this is a good time to test that ability, because if PV can do that, she could possibly get us out of a bind in the future.
They
Itchi,
already said they could do that.
I
think
think
we can-
that is a bad idea.
What, you were just agreeing with it.
Itchi,
A whole person, sure. Part of a person, not so sure. That's not useful.
when Koarl and I accidentally freed the person outside, the person had like the crystals as his skin. That's what it looked like. So if you're pulling this person out without the parts that aren't natural, he would probably just return in limbs because the crystal probably turned into some of his skin or total body parts. So I don't think we should free them until we know of a way to get them out of there. Like until then, we should like keep them preserved as they are.
Nodders. That is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Yeah,
No,
you're willing to make, and it's not gonna happen. So drop it. You love testing the waters, don't you?
And
like
how else are you
well-
supposed to learn anything?
We already learned that that PV could do it. That's enough.
he for example,
So we
could
need to-
not pull you out because you have, for example, this throat, and he points at your metal throat.
Oh yes, I understand that, but I'm talking about all your cases, since you're all made of flesh and blood.
Yeah, we're okay.
Like, alright,
PB
fine.
will
How-
look. You're all natural.
Ooh. Nice.
See?
Your metal is flesh.
Oh. See,
Ah.
even better.
So basically, you can just move people around with that then? With that ability of yours?
Not exactly. I take the material and I recreate. Or create, destroy. I could potentially bring them back as a living being, but also could potentially bring them back as a living amalgamation.
I see.
Or
Fine.
just a goop pile. I am new
Fine.
to this sort of.
I see. Well, if you're all so worried then, she calls for a snake.
Yogi.
What? Or I'll just use that as the example.
E. Oh,
Right. Here's a willing test subject.
Is it willing the fact that you're gonna force it to do what you're telling it to? Byron is very aggressively staring at you right now.
Do you? Alright. Look, would you rather risk him then?
I'm
Well,
not
that's
planning on risking anybody. You're the one who thinks there's a need for risk involved in this.
hey, you guys can
Look.
come back now. You just hear them
It's just-
arguing.
Look, I like to learn things, alright? And yes, that obviously means I take very dangerous risks.
Yes,
But in the pursuit of knowledge, one must take such things.
yeah, but you're not taking risks and other people's. You're not taking risks that can hurt other people. If it's gonna hurt you, that's one thing. You're involving people who can't consent to your decision making.
If
That's
I
not
may,
okay.
Well, the one in that crystal, since he can't consent, and apparently his mind is gone, that means he's better than, well, he's no better than a living corpse.
So you think bringing him out in pieces is a good idea then?
Or a
I see no
piece.
issue.
Yeah. I'm saying if there's the potential risk, it ain't worth it. We can find another way. If they were able to get a whole person out just by lighting it up, then we could get Rakan to do some research on it. Or at least
If-
get him to put someone on it.
if I may, what I discovered when I investigated the body, that body is very slowly but surely going to become this, and she'll point at Zasha. Freeing them as we are now, physically, will do nothing. They will continue to be husks, unable to do anything but feel their heart pump. It is a fate worse than life and death, and the only way to solve it is to fix the condition that is both affecting her and everyone else trapped in these crystals at once. We need to find the source of the corruption and end it. That is the safest option.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. Why don't you convince her of that?
I take a neutral position in everything except when it's people's lives. This is no discussion. This is our only option.
Also, Ichi, you said you wanted to learn, like you like to learn new stuff. I do that too, but why do you want to learn about something you already got the answer to? He already said that that would be possible. Like, you know how it works.
He says it's possible, but we haven't seen it in practice. That's why I've called this snake now. Because since you don't want to risk this man, or whoever is in this crystal, we can now use this snake.
But why? That doesn't make sense. He already said that he can rematerialize a living matter.
I can do it. I'm just saying, there are risks. I don't know how much of them is natural.
Yeah.
And you also...
And from this new knowledge, the percentage has just gone down. I may actually 100% kill this person.
Tragic.
I will say, if we do not discover the source, and our efforts become fruitless, the closest mercy we can give is death. But that's only after we stop and find out that there is nothing.
Fine. Good luck finding that source, then.
I want to look for it.
I think I am the source. And it's the only it's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
I
So,
think if you, well, or the one you say I am in puppeteered by, they might be source. Or I might be for this specific place.
then tell me, can you return to your natural self?
I cannot.
Then you cannot help these people. We need to find another option.
If I were to be free, I could.
That is another option. And we wish to do that as well. Your freedom means the freedom of everyone else involved, and I would happily do that.
My
While looking around to
psionics
us.
are dampered at the moment.
While I'm looking around, do I see anything with, like, you know, the wizard eyes? Like, anything on them? Anything around them? Anything with the crystals?
Mm-mm.
Anything with the people inside of them?
And this place is just very humming with magic of some kind.
I'm assuming from what I know about psionics is it's not exactly magic.
Hmm.
Talking about the crystals.
Make.
Because, like, I mean, I would remember the encounter with the other psionic lady.
Mm-hmm. Well, this one doesn't seem. Well, looks completely different.
And the fact that they talked with us about this.
Um.
I'm just saying, off of what the knowledge that I know, would I be able to tell that this is different from, like, actual arcana?
Yes.
Hmm.
You believe this would be different. This is a different type of magic that's more natural. Kind of like a sorcerer being natural to certain magics. This seems to be a natural type of magic, but creates or does other things when I would say more natural than magic, but if not correctly uncontrolled, chaotic, and destructive. Even to the own user. And those
So
around.
that's not psionic then, or
This is, well, these crystals were created by psionics.
but they aren't psionic themselves.
No.
Here's the plan. Since we are running out of time, we are going. All of us are going to return to the monastery and see if this lost monk individual can provide insight or perhaps a certain direction we can go. And if by that point we do not get a response back from what's his name? Sorry.
Rakan?
Rakan.
And
Then we return
Charles.
back home and talk to them directly.
Well, we might find him faster than we think. How long did it take for us to get here from the monastery? How long was the travel?
It was at least a couple days.
At least a day or so.
Well, from what Rakan sent me, he personally is going to be leading a guard up to the monastery. So we might even run into him on our way back.
You would make
Depending
it
on
there
how quick.
before he would.
Okay.
100. Like, it took you roughly a day to get here. Roughly. Because of where that monastery is, it's in between both garrisons. Yes, Alencia is holding on to Koarl.
So, in terms of our nearest and most direct objective, returning to the monastery seems prudent.
Alright. With that,
Are we gonna take these guys with us, or
I am coming with you.
Yes.
talking about everyone?
Mhm.
It's referring to the crystals.
We should
No,
leave him
Koarl.
there, man. For now, at least.
I don't think they can move on their own. It would be a waste.
They'll still be here. In a matter of time, we'll be able to rescue them too.
Okay.
Tink tink. Not going anywhere. She seems to levitate across things and tries not to touch anything.
By the way, Bubbles is still over there.
I know.
You have a big heart, Koarl. Don't ever lose it.
I'll try. You're supposed to stay there.
God fucking damn it. Fuck. Oh man, I love blunt answers like that. It's supposed to be there.
Is Dot pulling the cart?
Dot pulls the cart. I'm training them.
God.
I'm
Yes.
training their
Stop.
strength.
No,
Dot training arc.
even better.
The dead body is pulling the cart. No.
Oh no!
No.
Oh my
Worked it.
I can
Yeah.
actually attach the dead body to the cart, by the way.
Oh God.
1 sec.
My dead body. We just realized these were vessels from Conflux.
No, we're just gonna attach him like right here. There. Now he's connected
like
to the
three
wagon.
spokes.
Now I'm
All right.
out of time. I need to go.
You have a good
Alright.
one there, bud.
Thanks
Thank
for being here, man. It
all-
was fun playing with you.
And thank you all for joining us for today's session of Rebellion of the Chair. And when we come back, they will be arriving back at the monastery, meeting up with some of their few individuals. And also, new thing, I actually have a new sub goal. We're at 101. Once we get to 250, I'm going to run a new campaign. Sort of. It's going to be a shorter campaign, and it's going to be a boss rush. There are I'm not going to give any more extra details on it yet, but it may be a 6-person party because it's going to be hard, and I'm going to have Azul help me with it. So get ready for possible. Well, it is going to be. It will probably be a. I'm trying to go for a 30-session long boss rush. There is story behind it, and there is some cool extra stuff to do with it, what it is. And yeah. And it may or may not be pre-made characters. I haven't decided that yet. Which is why it's 6 players.
You can show the I'm sorry thing if you want.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, hold on. I had this made. I just didn't know where to slip it in. I just sent it to him privately.
Put it in
let me just-
fan note. Ah!
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, that's
Thank
the
you,
backstory.
Gomez.
Thank you, Master Dog.
Ah!
I don't know what
Thank
you
for
did
the
because I
10
can't see it,
gifted
but thank you.
subs.
Oh,
my
thank you for the
goodness.
money.
Yo,
Yo. Hey, my brother also. My brother and Azul twice.
Thank you for the money.
I see that, Azul. You have 2 accounts. Like Fernando. Fernando 1, 2, 3. That was very funny to find when I was moderating. I was just like, wait a minute, Fernando 1? Fernando 2? Ah, yes. Fan art. Ooh.
Look, all the fan art that I draw for this campaign is gonna be dog shit. Okay.
I think it. No, it's all canon.
It's all canon art. That's why it
It's-
has to look bad.
All canon art, yeah. Things that actually happen. Love it. And also, thank you so much for that stuff. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for the subs, the follows, everything. I love you all. You're all wonderful. Be awesome.
Bye.
And join me back tomorrow around the morning for Deal Break or Dreamwalkers, as well as I'm probably gonna play some Dark Tide later in the afternoon. Woo!
All right, goodbye.
Bye bye.
It was fun
Bye.
playing with you.